MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He had 5 RBIs in his last game. That's a lot of runs driven in. Opportunities, he's getting them, and he's cashing in.
Greg Maddux gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's a workhorse. You know, he knows how to win games. And last game, complete game victory. He just stayed around and continued to hang in there long enough to get that W. You love it when he's on the mound. All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. I love watching this kid throw, and so does everybody else. But the play I like watching him throw on is the relay. They'll be out there on a relay play. You get the ball in his hands, and that runner going from third to home is probably going to be out. He's got a cannon.
Striding in, number 27. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 27.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Now the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Nope. And that misses. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Lee is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
In the second spot tonight, right fielder Dale Tomlinson.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now here's the pitch. And he misses again. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Now a pitch on the way, and he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just one out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The relay. Throw won't get him.
Boy, that was a heck of an at-bat. Worked the count full. Pitcher thought for sure he'd be looking fastball. He got a breaking ball, stayed with it, and got the base hit. That's about as good as it's going to get right there.
In now, Jake Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
I tell you what, if you want to get a lead any time in any ball game, this is the one. Game one in the series. Take that early lead and put the pressure on the other club to have to react to you, not you reacting to them.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Runners are at second and third with one down. And this one will be foul back in among the fans.
Matt, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with two runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Working to escape the first inning jam. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now a chance here in Atlanta to take a look at the Braves starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Eddie Harris is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, we're watching a guy who's the reigning champion of the Cy Young in the American League last year. He's an American League Cy Young Award winner. That speaks volumes to his stuff and how he gets himself ready for games. He's always prepared. Lineups are afraid of him. And regardless if he's having a good outing or not, the stuff carries. So I want to see him have a good outing today. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. At second base, Jason Kipnis. This guy was an outfielder in college at Arizona State, and the Indians did a great job of converting him to second. And now in his major league career, he's really caught on to second base. Been an all-star at that position.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. One and one. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Misses, ball two. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike three called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. And with 2 away here in game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. Now at the plate, Michael Lee. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball one.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
2 out, nobody on. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Three 3-0 count. Here it comes. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there in that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. From the stretch. And that misses ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
Here he comes on 2-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Braves go down quietly, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Chisenhall.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone. Should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball. Not in the big leagues anyway.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
3-0 pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Sinker's low, but called for a strike.
3-2.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in now, the power hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. fastball in there for a called strike. Here's the 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Oh, this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Echeverria now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0 delivery. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Lee is over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, number 4. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Third baseman, number 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground. And on one pitch, he's retired.
Batting 5th, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 0-1 delivery. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Braves. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Leading off for Cleveland, pitcher Eddie Harris.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, number 27. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He flied out leading off the ball game. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
In now, Dale Tomlinson, as he'll look at a fastball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Lee is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The first baseman, Roger Doran.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Roger Doran. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1-1 strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Coming to the plate now, Christian Bethancourt. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Christian Bethancourt.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Echeverria has it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting 8th, second baseman, number 30.
Digging in, Peterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
0-1. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting 9th, pitcher Greg Maddux.
Stepping up now, Greg Maddux. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Jake Taylor. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Taylor.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Here's Michael Brantley. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners off for second. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Because usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
The 0-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Ready with the 1-1. Line towards center field. Maven is there. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman number 22, Jason Kipnis.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a look over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll get back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two out with the man at first. Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Two-0 pitch on the way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set. Here's the 2-2. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's Echeverria now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lee has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for it.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning.
Right
What's
fielder,
even more
number 8.
important is now he gets to
Michael
face the middle of the
Lee.
order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box, Michael Lee. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here it comes. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Number 4 would be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And there he goes towards second. In the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runner back safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Pause, now the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with Showtrack. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder, and that's the third out. Braves will settle for just the one. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Braves lead it 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Harris. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Harris.
On its way is pitch number 75. And that's in there for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, number 27, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Here it comes. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Right to him. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Ready once again, Dale Tomlinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Martinez has a read on it. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They still trail 1-0. Into the box, Andrelton Simmons.
Leading off for
He'll
the
lead
play.
things off here in this one-run contest.
Andrelton Simmons.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
D-Rock.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Count is 2
And
and
now a
1.
curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball,
Nope, that's
and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Striding in once again, Christian Bethancourt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Tomlinson giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Ready for another chance. Peterson. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box now, Greg Maddux. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Squared that one up just a little late. Here it comes on 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. 3-2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with. This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kipnis has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Atlanta, but they're on top 1-0.
Leading off for Cleveland, first baseman, Roger Doran.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's a big pitch right there. Could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Now the 0-2 pitch. That's a ball. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
The 1-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
This one's down to third. He's right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Digging in to try it again, Jake Taylor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this is going to be a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. One out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Another payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
Here's Michael Brantley. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Has a look. Now the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
The 1-0 delivery. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
1 out and a runner on second base. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Now batting, third baseman,
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Late that time for a strike.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Now the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Maven is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
Ready on 1 and 2. And the changeup is way low that time. All even at 2 and 2. Here it is. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
I think it was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a fourth at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in once again, Adeiny Hechavarria, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 2-2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 left for the Indians. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Freddie Freeman.
There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Now here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway.
Maybin.
Ready for another shot now. Cameron Maybin, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing.
In now, Michael Lee, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the 1-0. On the ground is short. This could be two. Kipnis on to first, and they turn the double play.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so making runners at the corners now with two away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one costs him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Here it comes on 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves will settle for just the 1. On to the 7th here in game 1. Braves lead this one 2-0. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Martin Prado is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Martin Prado.
Line to the right side. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Into the box, number 27. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 2 now.
No strike.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Adam Ottavino enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. Dale Tomlinson will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's popped up out towards short right field. Peterson is there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Riding in once again, Roger Story. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ball line foul up and over the Braves dugout. Two out with the man at first. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Francisco McKay gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Francisco McKay.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Andrelton Simmons.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fouled straight back. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Takes this the other way to right. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose.
Stepping in now, Christian Bethancourt, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One 0 count. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here it comes, 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got ball called.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a liner. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, number 30.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Into the box now, Peterson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 1-0. Off is Simmons. Pitch inside the throw. A tag here from Hechavarria, and he is gone at second base.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
The pitcher, 0-0.
Chris Davis will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Davis.
After the walk, a quick check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. runner on first with 2 away. Grounded to third. Chisenhall's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. The Braves on top, 2-0. Shea Simmons has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Shea Simmons.
Ready for another chance. Jake Taylor. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Taylor.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The left fielder, number
Very
23.
brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Here's Michael Brantley. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that's such a great pitch for a pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Slider up that he gets a call on. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1 and 2. Here's another 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1 and 2.
I like the pitch right there. Got to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with 1 down. Three and 0 now. Jason Kipnis, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. There goes Brantley. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Here comes the payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here it comes, 0-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Here's Echeverria now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Lead. And that retires the side. Indians strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tom Dutrumble will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 17.
Colton Wong is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Leading off for the Braves, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
0-1 count. Here it comes. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And this is fouled straight back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. Weak chopper up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Tomlinson moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Striding in, Michael Lee, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 hit hard to short. Echeverria's there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Your attention, please.
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrel with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Colton Wong will stand in. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 27.
So stepping in, number 27. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out.
Now batting, right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Coming to the plate now, Dale Tomlinson, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing.
Here comes the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Two-0 count, and the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Ready with the 3-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Two out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Simmons into shallow center, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrel. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless ninth inning to pick up the save. Business as usual for one of the best in the game.
One final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Atlanta Braves win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Eddie Harris takes the loss despite allowing only one unearned run. So that's a wrap here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 2 runs on 3 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For Cleveland, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 23 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Turner Field, 50,096. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.